Hello, hello, and welcome back again to the Action Theater Presents. Today's feature is Thunderball, starring Sean Connery. It's a James Bond film. Uh, I don't know what number James Bond film exactly, um, but it's right after the last one that we did, which was Goldfinger. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I do not have a synopsis. Uh,
Hold on. I am consulting the scrolls. All right. While that's booting up, hello. I am Deleted Scenes, human being American and YouTuber Ronin. I am Bill's sidekick for the next couple of hours. We do have a few people in chat. I do want to say hello to FKHC 2005, who put up a hail sometime last night. So it's no longer up, but
wow.
he did say hello. I do also want to say hello to the tired midnight blogger himself, faithful Blue Wrench and channel member
Curtis.
Curtis Selby. Yes. Say hello to friend of both our channels, Daniel's Hot Topics.
Hey, Daniel.
Alistair's Queen Emma.
Hey, Emma.
Daniel says Thunderball is number 4.
Okay.
Right on. All right. Let me head on over to the synopsis portion. Bear with me, folks. It just got home. All right. Okay. As we said, Thunderball, 1965. Starring Sean Connery as James Bond. As Bond heads to the Bahamas to recover 2 nuclear warheads stolen by Spectre agent Emilio Largo in an international extortion scheme. This was directed by Terrence Young, who went on to direct a number of the other early Bond films. Budgeted at an estimated $9 million, going on to earn $64 million worldwide. Original release date, December 22nd, 1965. So, I don't know. Could we technically consider this a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
No, let's not get into that.
Yeah. No.
So, right. And of course, this and Thunderball did win the Academy Award for Visual Effects. So, yeah. All right. Daniel says the enforcer in From Russia with Love was Red Grant. The enforcer in Goldfinger Odd Job. Who's the enforcer in Thunderball? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Enforcers in Dr. No to 3 Blind Mice and Professor Dent. There's Queen Emma says, I'm tired and not feeling well. Well, sorry to hear that. Get well soon. And get some rest. All right. I do want to remind everybody before we go on that you can, that the Cosme link is at the top of both chats. You can follow along live with us in that way, or you can sync up with your own personal copy, which is perfectly fine. I do want to remind anybody who is not watching the show live that this will be commentary only. Unfortunately, as of this point in time, none of the James Bond films are public domain. So, as much as we would love to show you the movie live on the air along with us, we unfortunately cannot do that due to YouTube guidelines, and we do not want any trouble with MI6. So, yeah, you will have to follow along live with us on Cosme or later on with your own copy or uh, dare I say it, digital, or on streaming. Um, Wherever it is available.
All right. If you guys are ready, follow us over to the screening room and we'll push play. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. Don't worry. Picture gets bigger.
Ah, cool. Cool little opening there. PJ. And that right there is another one of the reasons why we cannot. And of course, there's the Berne Convention as well, which is another issue. So we did not want to get attacked by the Germans, but they're Swiss. Oh, right. Yeah. And where did we get all of this artwork from 1939 to 1945? Classic theme, of course.
Hello, Lady Mist. Good to see you.
Hello, Lady Mist. Daniel says, I watched this movie a number of times when I was younger, but could not pinpoint the enforcer. Scotty and Kat once said the enforcer in Thunderball was the guy who got the point on the beach. Of course, this location has been used in many films. It's not a woman, that's a man, baby. Ooh. Yeah, we'll just grandfather that in.
You're wearing in the fine tapestry.
It's just a casual, is it not? There are tapestries, you know. Oh, toodles. Here we go. The famous jetpack.
Very cool gadget.
Stormtrooper aim enabled. Well, that was close. Okay.
He's got a water jet in that car.
Goldfinger. Oh, wait.
There's always something about the James Bond films with the opening here, or the Bond girls in silhouette. I always like watching because, well, even though they're in silhouette, they appear to be less than dressed.
Yeah.
But I always enjoyed it. I always enjoyed the sequence of the opening for the film.
And of course, this will fit into the film because there are a number of underwater action sequences.
Hey, Brett Cohen with a $3 super sticker. Thank you, Brett.
Yes,
Way to
thank you,
go,
Brett.
man. It's the Shimo cat, and what is it saying? Can you see what it's there saying there?
Says, how's it going?
Oh, okay.
Of course, here's our villain of the film, Emilio Largo, say a Spectre agent. Hmm. Hey, that guy.
One of them's gonna go bye bye.
Yep. No!
That seat was electrifying. They didn't have no sharks with freaking laser beams on their head.
And we're pretty sure Lippy will not talk. Wait, what?
That's the same symbol that they use in America's Greatest Hero, is it? I believe.
Yep. And Hello to Dark Woods Presents has just stopped by to say hello and give you a like. Got a meeting in a few minutes.
Good to see you,
All right,
Darkwood.
good to see you.
Thank you for dropping by. We appreciate you dropping by.
And of course, the those of you who have joined us on Cosme, Tim, our pal Tim, FKHC 2005, is coming through as usual with some behind-the-scenes photos, including of the plane we're going to see here a little later on in the film. The Avro Vulcan. Say.
Oh, James, you womanizer. Behave yourself, Mr. Bond. It's a stretcher. It's literally stretching him. Talking about being in an uncomfortable position. Hey, I didn't want this. Mr. Bond, what are you doing to that machine? Oh, sorry. Just say what it looks like.
Anon, goodness.
Okay, Tim. Don't have to remind me. This has never been a family show. What? Who's been misinforming you? This has always been not suitable for children.
Mm. And hello, Connie
Clearly.
Cleary.
Yes.
Faithful Blue Wrench channel member. Do watch out for her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions. What? Mosh.
What a greedy killer.
Well, that was not nice of him.
Yeah, was so these planes are they have nuclear weapons aboard,
Mhm.
right?
That's the idea, yes.
And somebody's they're making
Spectre
a plane.
stealing the missiles. Yeah.
You mean that guy with the cat, the white fluffy cat?
Blofeld, yeah. My position is I'm sitting down and facing front. Also, I'm hijacking your plane. Oh, geez. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. They're on to me. Oh.
Plane was not meant to land on water.
Yeah, but he managed it.
And he opened the Bombay doors. He purposely landed it on shallow water, it looks like. Or in a depth that's not too deep.
Right about this time, my lungs were aching for air. Hmm. Well, so much for your pilot. Well, hide it so well, even the sharks won't know the difference.
Poopus! Hey, Snorter Poopus Cuber. Good to see you, my friend. How?
And also Monkey Jeebus. Monkey Jeebus was the guest on Pop Culture Minefield earlier today. Please check out that program. Not right now. After we're done. This movie is rough on people named Angelo. Anybody named Angelo in the vicinity of this film, please change your name. Oh, we've got a tail. It's not customary to shoot your opponent during a car race, now is it?
Depending on what where you're
and a motorcycle.
racing. That's a motorcycle with rockets.
Oh. Does Bond have some backup here? Boom.
And that's a waste of a perfectly good motorcycle.
Oh. No, I'm not minding now. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Money Penny. Late. Hey, I was being shot at. I was nearly killed. Oh.
Well, congratulations, Monkey Jeeves, on your going to work. Something that's we all need to do.
Yeah, it's 7 business days. You're not counting Saturday. No, you don't count Saturday. But if we don't do it in 3 days, we'll have. I'm sorry. Roll credits.
I think it's a little bit too early for that. Deleted.
Mm-hmm. Say. Damn it, Em! Don't get ahead of us. Who has taken James Bond's hat? Was it M, the field captain guy? Moneypenny. No.
Arr,
You
sea
like turtles.
turtles. Arr, sea turtles. She's riding a sea turtle, mate. Sea turtles, they come in handy. It's a new group called Starfish. Get your foot stuck in the coral. There's a lot of Bond girls in this film.
We're working on it. Mm-hmm. Well, no, you unplugged it. Bill, can we get a timestamp for the fine folks watching?
49:51.
And do remind everyone once again that as much as we would love to, we cannot air the movie live uh, because we don't want to raise the ire of MI6. So, unfortunately, the James Bond films are not public domain just yet. You can follow along with us on Cosme. The link is at the top of the chat. Or you can follow along later on with your own physical copy. Say. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here.
Are they playing Baccarat?
Oh, subtle, James. He's leaning on a little thick, isn't he? We'll stick to the niece thing for right now and find out about it. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. Will you stop that, please? Sorry. Yeah. I would be a little bit more worried being on the yacht. You put a bunch of rich guys on a yacht; those things have the tendency, to sink of late. Anyway, I am Carlton, your doorman. You know what disappoints me about this movie, Bill?
What?
There haven't been any ninjas yet.
Yeah. Somebody's still there.
You may as well come out and join the others. Oh, wait. Yeah, this guy. Oh, Toodles. Oh, my spleen. All right, who's your buddy? Now, here's the thing that always throws me in these movies is that Leiter's always a different actor every time.
Yeah.
Felix Leiter had a regeneration. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, he could be a Time Lord. Hey, why not, huh?
Sharks without laser beams on their heads.
Without frickin' laser beams. It's not the same. We're looking for that Grant fella. Pretty much, yeah.
He's going to become fish food for the sharks. He landed right on one. Those are teeny sharks.
Nice effect there. Right. Okay. BBC One.
Q.
Q.
Oh, a Geiger counter on a watch. That's pretty cool. That could come in handy.
Do bring it back in one piece, 007.
I always love Q. Hey, I think they used one of those apparatuses in the Star Wars movies.
Something like it, yeah. Tim says, I've been to the Spy Museum in DC. Some of this is true. I'll have no doubt. It's at least based on some reality.
A couple of years ago, there was a traveling James Bond exhibit. It was pretty cool. Got to see all this stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, they had cars, gadget, pictures, wardrobe, a whole bunch of stuff.
We'll fight them on the land. Yeah. The sea. Yo, Antigua. No, sorry. No, no, no. You were not 0 Hour. That was Dana Andrews. Meanwhile, on the set of Jaws to Revenge. Yeah. Hmm.
Uh,
Michael Caine.
Jaws Revenge was the fourth installment of the Jaws films.
Yes. Yes, it was. He's been spotted. Miss.
Miss got their training from the stormtroopers.
Oh, oh. That's one
It's
way to fish.
yeah, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. It's a certain way to fish. Yeah.
4 minutes. 4 minutes. 4 minutes till you fresh out. Sorry.
Mustang. Nice.
We'll see. Whoops. Huh. You know, it does help that every woman in the movie is as insane as he is. Welcome to the NASCAR driving school. I'm Ricky Rudd. All right. Oh, hey. Oh, and that's Johanson's with a C.
Hey there, Mikey.
Okay.
Good.
There is no such thing as Planet Zeist. There is no such thing, Tim. That movie did not happen. Hello, Mikey. Think Felix Leiter's a different agent all the time in different movies. Leiter's a code name. Could be. Jennifer, great henchwoman. Yeah, so far, yeah. So, yeah, I think she kind of answers Daniel's question. I think she's the yeah. Yeah, that'll be fun too. Now, Mikey says this film will celebrate 60 years next year. So it's just my classic. Yeah, I'm on my way there myself. And hello to the host of Films with Friends, the creator of the 10 Word Review. Big Al presents. Easy. Right. Hmm? Oh, right. No, stay the same wonderful person that you are. Mm. Well, he's just showing off now. Okay, take it easy, Curtis, and everybody, please remember to follow Curtis over on his channel, The Tired Midnight Blogger. He's streaming tonight. And it says, I love this movie and location, but Dr. No in Jamaica is still number one. Right on. Mhm. I give up. Wait, trying to land a plane? Damn it, Felix.
This new island music, it needs more cowbell. Oh, gee, what does that diagram look like? I could name a few things.
Why does Felix have to watch Domino? How come I can't go up and watch Domino?
Oh yeah.
Hi, Kiba! Hmm. Pity. Well, I guess we're just going to have to kill all of you, huh? Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. Welcoming in with the shots. Wait, is this that? Oh, this is not that one.
Um, Ow. So long, chum. And hello to Logical Spark.
Hello. Welcome.
That was bad. Yes, I know. I don't get points for that one. Like he says, Felix Sliders played here by Rick Nutter. All right. Gotta love Bahamas and Nassau. Yeah. But Mikey says, we own all but one Bond film, Never Say Never Again, which we're still trying to get through Amazon Prime. Well, you're kind of watching Never Say Never Again because that was basically a remake. Then there's the whole debate of do you actually count Never Say Never Again as a Bond? Oh, say. Boy. Well, we're working on that. But first things first. No. We may be trapped. Yeah, it's called a spy bang, a lady. Look into it. Yeah, pretty much. He's just going to signal Felix, most likely. And stop the contact lens. Wow. All right, let's not jump to conclusions here, huh?
No, no. You wouldn't want to do that. That's for sure.
Sigh, darling. She had too much to drink. You will confound Jerry at every turn. I think that was after the fact there, Daniel. Okay, I was muted. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we're shooting random sharks now, apparently. Bill, can we get a timestamp for the folks?
We are at 1 hour, 35 minutes, 18 seconds.
Right on. Our bastard's still here. And has
What?
not decomposed at all.
Yeah.
Andy.
Freaking sharks again.
Yeah, I'd rather reckon there wasn't, Tim. Excuse me. Oh, fancy seeing you here. Well, alrighty then. Yes, ma'am. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait. In case you're curious, he went quietly. Well, maybe one.
What was that? What did that pack just do? Shoot something at him. Projectile. Oh. Projectile shooting backpack. Ouch.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, an octopus. No, don't come up too fast. You'll get the bends. Ow. Send in the sharks.
Yeah, sharks are going to have a field day. After him.
There's a lot of carnage in that sequence.
Yeah. Yeah, where's your cat now? Yeah, yeah, where's your Blofeld now? Yeah. Full on naval battle going on here. There's a man on the wing of this boat. Get a shot. The Gilligan's Island prequel is weird.
Oh, little pilot. Uh,
Oh, you didn't notice a Pinto on the side? Okay.
There you have
All right.
the Thunderball.
All right. Shall we consult the scrolls?
So the scrolls.
And of course, by scrolls, I mean IMDb Pro. There are 190 trivia items. Obviously, I will not be reading all of them. That would be an entirely different show. But I'm going to pick out a few of them here that look of interest and move on from there. Kevin McClory, Ian Fleming, and Jack Whittingham collaborated in 1959 on an original story and screenplay for what would have been the first 007 movie, entitled James Bond Secret Agent. McClory reportedly wanted Richard Burton to play James Bond, but reportedly after an unrelated movie by Kevin McClory bombed, Ian Fleming changed his mind and backed out of the partnership with McClory. Fleming had previously cannibalized plots prepared for two other abandoned Bond spin-off projects, a newspaper comic strip and a television series for 007 novels, and similarly turned this one into his novel Thunderball. However, in this case, his right to do so is not so clear. When Harry Saltzman bought the movie rights to the Bond novels from Fleming and went into partnership with Albert R. Broccoli, McClory initiated legal action resulting in Dr. No rather than Thunderball becoming the first Bond movie. Although this production is a fairly faithful adaptation of the published novel, McClory's suit resulted in only the earlier screenplay being credited as source material. McClory's producer credit is probably just another term of the settlement. The case was settled out of court from November 19th, 1963 to November 29th, 1963, giving McClory the movie rights to this movie and £50,000 in damages. Cameo. Diane Hartford, the wife of millionaire Huntington Hartford, in an uncredited walk-on role as a girl at the Kiss Kiss Club. She had 3 lines with Sir Sean Connery, with whom she was dancing, when Fiona cuts into their dance at the Junkanoo. Husband Huntington gets credit at the end of the movie for the use of his privately owned Paradise Island. Thunder Beetle was the nickname for Ian Fleming, given to him by his wife, Anne Fleming. The type of car that Largo is seen driving in Paris at the start of the movie is a 1965 Thunderbird, which was a make of car that was adored by Ian Fleming. And yes, was the only movie where the Bond girl killed the big boss, yes. This was the final James Bond movie directed by Terrence Young. Cameo, Bob Simmons, the franchise regular stuntman in an uncredited part as Colonel Boulevard, the man in drag with whom James Bond fights in the pre-title sequence before she gets punched. The part is played by Rose Alba, explaining why his legs look so good in the dress. Up until this movie, Simmons had appeared as James Bond in the gun barrel sequence in the first 3 movies in the franchise. This movie, however, Sir Sean Connery performs that moment for the first time. This movie and From Russia with Love are the only Bond movies to use the wipe editing technique in scene transitions. Main title designer Lawrence Bender returned to the franchise after being absent for the previous 2 Bond movies, From Russia with Love and Goldfinger. He designed the opening titles for Dr. No and continued on every Bond movie after this one until his last, on License to Kill. Largo's 2-section yacht, the Disco Volante, was adapted from a hydrofoil vessel called the Flying Fish. It cost $500,000 to acquire from Puerto Rico and transferred to Miami for refitting and refurbishment. It was given a cocoon shell, which was 50 feet long and could be separated from the main boat, as seen in the movie's finale. For the opening main title sequence, title designer Maurice Bender filmed swimmers swimming naked in black and white before adding in the color by an optical process. The dictionary definition of the word Thunderball is a military term used by U.S. soldiers to describe the mushroom cloud seen during the testing of atomic bombs, hence its use as a title, because this would be the result of Spectre detonating the stolen atomic bombs. In Italian, Disco Volante translates as flying saucer. Fiona Volpe was originally Irish and called Fiona Kelly in earlier drafts of the script, but the surname was changed to suit the Italian nationality of Luciana Pelusi, who was cast after being rejected for the role of Domino. The character does not appear in the novel. The opening sequence in earlier versions of the script was set in Hong Kong at a Fantan Parlor strip joint. The man in drag story element was the same, though. He was dressed in a peacock outfit and sat in a gold cage. This was the first James Bond movie to provide 2 key elements for the franchise's success. It was the first of main title designer Maurice Bender's opening title sequences created in the form for which they would become most famous. It was also the first to have movie posters which had panoramic adventure scene artwork. These would become a tradition for the franchise until License to Kill. From GoldenEye onwards, photo montages have become the staple for James Bond movie posters. While there really is an area known as the Golden Grotto in the Bahamas, now rechristened the Thunderball Reef, the Golden Grotto sharks that Largo keeps in his swimming pool and describes as the most dangerous and the most savage shark species of them all are entirely fictional. The bull Zambezi shark is regarded as the most dangerous to man in all tropical waters. When Bond and Domino are rescued by Winch at the end of the movie, it was actually by a then real sea rescue method known as skyhooking. It is an out-of-date practice today as more advanced helicopter rescue methods are used, such as those seen in The Guardian and in The Dark Knight, where the rescue method is mentioned as skyhook and is used to retrieve Batman and Lau. A special 25th anniversary screening of this movie was held at the National Film Theatre in London in 1990 and was attended by director Terence Young and Molly Peters, who played Patricia, amongst other people associated with the production in Eon's James Bond movies. It was organized by a James Bond fan club. A special 40th anniversary screening of this movie was held November 20th, 2005. Claudine Auger's heavily accented English was deemed too French thick by the filmmakers after shooting initial scenes of her. Nikki van der Zyl, who dubbed Ursula Anderson's voice in Dr. No, was brought back to dub Auger's lines. For similar reasons, Adolfo Celli, who played Largo, had his lines dubbed over by Robert Reedy to hide his thick and distinctive Sicilian accent. In spite of her native tongue, Claudine Auger's voice had her lines dubbed over sardonically by Nicole Murray, a former French actress better known for her appearances in Hollywood movies such as The Day of the Triffids and A Scapegoat, co-starring Alec Guinness in the French dub version. James Bond does not drink a vodka martini shaken and stirred in this movie, but he does order a Dom Perignon 55 champagne by a swimming pool while dining with Domino. Cameo: Henry Ford II. The grandson of Henry Ford appeared as an extra. Ford was associated with this movie by providing a few vehicles, such as a light sky blue Ford Mustang convertible, a Ford Bell 47J, and a 1965 Ford station wagon. The rocket propulsion jetpack seen in this movie was originally designed and invented for military use and is also known as the Small Rocket Lift Device, or SRLD. The original intention, as conceived in the 1950s, was for soldiers to be able to improve their agility, depth of field, and ability to commandeer terrain by being able to jump over impeding landmarks and waterways. The Bell Aerosystems rocket belt model was used for this movie. Its flight goes for 21 seconds and provides 1,000 brake horsepower. Some release prints did not show James Bond will be back in Her Majesty's Secret Service at the end of the credits. Difficulties in scheduling and shooting during winter meant that movie was postponed, and You Only Live Twice became the next James Bond movie. The solution put forward by supervising editor Peter R. Hunt was to simply remove the title from the final credits. Cameo: Kevin McClory, a man seated and smoking a cigar at the Nassau Casino when James Bond arrives. Another cameo: James Rochon, the military advisor and technical consultant for most of the early movies in the franchise, appeared as an Air Force officer. He appeared camera right of M during the conference with the 00 agents. For this movie, he also liaised with the U.S. Coast Guard and U.S. Air Force Aqua Para teams to organize their participation in the movie. For production, he also organized the Skyhook rescue equipment and sizable amount of underwater diving gear valued at $92,000. The only Bond movie in which Albert R. Broccoli and Harry Saltzman are not credited for their work done as producers. They are instead only credited as executive producers. This is the only Eon Productions James Bond movie to have Kevin McClory credited as a producer. And this was the first James Bond movie to be shot in Panavision. The only individual James Bond movie to win a Visual or Special Effects Academy Award. It was for Best Visual Effects and awarded to John Steers. Moonraker was nominated for visual effects but did not win. Albert R. Broccoli received the Irving Thalberg Memorial Award from the Academy for producing the group of James Bond movies in 1982. And Goldfinger won the first Bond Oscar for sound. Okay. Moving on, going to do a few more here. Goldfinger director Guy Hamilton was originally offered the directing job by producers Harry Saltzman and Albert R. Broccoli. However, due to fatigue at the time, he felt he could not add anything more and turned it down. He considered himself worn out and creatively drained. Stuntman Bob Simmons appeared to have made a very narrow escape from the car explosion stunt during filming at Silverstone Racetrack, Northamptonshire, England. Director Terence Young raced to the scene, whereupon Simmons surprised him from the side road as a gag. People watching the stunt generally didn't see Simmons exit the vehicle before the explosion, and probably due to his exit point being in a blind spot to the point of view of those overseeing the stunt. Ford produced a child's guide to blowing up a motor car, a promotional movie tie-in with the release of this movie. The 17-minute, gently humorous short film was about a boy's visit with his godfather, Uncle Dennis, to one of the movie's filming locations at Silverstone Racetrack, Northamptonshire, England. The end credits state the Made for the Film Library of Ford of Britain. It is available on the Thunderball Ultimate Edition DVD. All right. Stuntman Bill Cumming was paid a $450 bonus to jump into Largo's shark-infested pool. The Shrublands Resort was a converted hotel near Pinewood Studios. The many underwater scenes stem from Kevin McClory's interest in diving. The first 007 movie in which Bond doesn't smoke. Interestingly, though, a large papier-mâché Marlboro box can be spotted on the right side of the screen during the festival. Martine Bestwick, I should say, played one of the gypsy girls in From Russia with Love and Paula Kaplan in this movie. She is well tanned in this movie, but before shooting, she was pale white due to years of stage work in England. So before filming in Nassau, the Bahamas, she was required to spend approximately 2 weeks sunning herself to get the proper tan of a native girl. The AMC channel erroneously cited this as Sir Sean Connery's favorite during its recent Bond retrospectives. Connery's favorite of the movies was From Russia with Love, one of the most critically acclaimed of the film franchise. He confirmed that in a 2002 interview with Sam Donaldson for ABC News. All right. I'm going to end the trivia there, but I do notice that I forgot to bring up the filming locations as I normally do, so I'm going to run through those real quick. The Atlantis Hotel, Paradise Island, North Shore, West Providence Island, off West Bay Street, North Shore, West Providence Island, Rock Point House, Rock Point, off West Bay Street, North Shore, West Providence Island, all in the Bahamas, Divino Estate, Portugal, the Hotel Switcherhof, Bern and Spa in Bern, Switzerland, RAF North Holt, A4180 West End Road, Ruislip, West and United Kingdom. The the Avenue d'Ilo in Paris, Bay Street, Nassau, New Providence Island, Beaconsfield, Buckinghamshire, England, Breakwater, North Shore, Paradise Island, the Cafe Martinique, Paradise Lagoon, Paradise Island, the Chalfont Park House, Chalfont Park, Buckinghamshire, England, Chateau DNA, and de Loire, because we're French. Okay. Clifton Bluff, Nassau Harbor, Nassau, New Providence Island, the Clifton Pier, Nassau Harbor, the Clifton Wall, Nassau Harbor, Miami, Florida, Coral Harbor, New Providence Island, the Denham Quarry Lakes, South Hereford, Uxbridge, Middlesex, England, UK, downtown Nassau, the Gambia Village, North Shore, the Golden Grotto, off Staniel Cay, the Exmouth, Bahamas, the Kiss Kiss Club, Love Beach, North Shore, Lyford Cay, Pinewood Studios, of course, Potter's Wharf, the Bahamas, Rose Island, Royal Saracen Head, London End, Beaconsfield, Buckinghamshire, England, Silver Springs Boulevard, Ocala, Florida, the Silverstone Racetrack, Sullivan Residence, Rock Point, Love Beach, off West Bay Street, North Shore, New Providence Island, Bahamas, and a Vulcan bomber wreck, South Ocean, New Providence Island, Bahamas. Okay, and I think I'll end it there. And the scrolls are closed.
Cool. Next week, I want to bring something. It's a very rare, maybe very few of you have heard of. It's one that I really like and my dad liked. Called "To Live and Die in L.A." It's a, like I said, it's a hidden gem. But I really like the film. Maybe hoping that you guys will too. It stars William Dafoe and what's his name from
William
CSI?
CSI, yeah.
William Peterson.
Early films for both of them, yes.
Yeah.
About a Secret Service agent in the Treasury Department who gets obsessed with capturing a counterfeiter.
Yeah.
And leads to one of the best chase sequences ever put to film. And, of course, directed by William Friedkin, who, of course, directed The French Connection, The Exorcist, among many other classic films. And To Live and Die in L.A. is actually based on a novel written, if I remember correctly, by Gerald Petrovich. Let me see. I'm going through my own personal scrolls right now.
That's quite all right.
But I had it right up front where I could see. But it seems at the moment I do not. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves, folks. Ah, yeah, here it is. Snake, it would have bitten me. All right. I really, really do need to go through this stuff. Okay, let me set you down. All down right here. All right. And yeah, this book right here, which I found ages ago from a used bookstore. This is the book it is originally based on, and it's To Live and Die in L.A. by Joel Petrovich, which got made into the film, and which I have actually, to be honest, yet to read. So I might leaf through this and see if it, how close to the final film it is, if at all. But yeah, we'll see. Next week, To Live and Die in L.A. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have a. Sorry, let me. Quite hogging the camera, son. All right.
And Western Cinema will be back on Sunday with The Outlaw, Josie Wales, this Sunday. Followed up for the following week with the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
So yeah, plenty of films to come up. I know there are some that we have down the pipeline that Bill wants to do. There are a couple of movies I know that I'd like to bring to you that maybe are not as well known. So yeah, stay tuned in future weeks because we got some fun shows coming up now.
Yep. Thank you all for being here with us this afternoon, this evening. I will say my parting words. Be excellent to one another. Party on. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Over to you, Dave.
All right. And as for me, once again, thank you all for being here. To everybody who joined us here. I'm glad we saw a couple of faces in the chat that we hadn't seen in a while. So everybody, welcome back. I do want to remind everybody later on tonight at 10 p.m. I am going to be the guest on Netters Network's Thursday Things. That's 10 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Central. And right after that broadcast is over, head back on over to my channel for the weekend update, where you get to find out what I am going to be doing for the rest of the weekend. All right. And for my closer, thank you all once again for joining us. And watch more freaking film from HQ and our second home office in Arizona. Good night. Take care. Stay strong. Be safe. Because this is how we win.